Welcome back to some more battles. We are in a new cup. The leagues have rotated and we are going to try our hand at the fossil cup. So we're going to use the Golisopod with Shadow Claw with the Gastrodon and the Shadow Steelix in the back. Here we're going to fire off the X Scissor into this Quag and they reveal their Lantern. So Lantern is going to be met with our Steelix. We tank the first move. And we're going to see if we can get the huge Earthquake off. We are running Earthquake for the electric coverage. And it does go through, thankfully. And now we have Quagsire to deal with. They had residual energy. It is going to be Mud Bomb. So we know they probably have Mud Bomb Stone Edge version. And we can see if we can try to catch a move or decide to shield here. We are going to shield the correct Stone Edge, and now we see the Corviknight in the back. So the classic ground flying core. We are going to have sand attack fast move from this Corviknight. So, or actually, it's actually running a flying fast move. Excuse me. This one is running the flying fast move. So we are going to have to switch out into the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon does get to that Earthquake to take him out, and now we're going to have a Body Slam to fire back at the Quag, and the Quag here looking for the farm nail, but unfortunately unable to get that farm down. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game. All right, back again here with the next battle at a interesting team that we saw. And now we face the Lucario. So Lucario is going to stay in for a little bit, and they finally dip into their Golisopod. So Golisopod facing the opposing Golisopod. We are going to let this one go and then switch into our Steelix looking for the farm down. Unable to get that farm down is really unfortunate. We do have to tank the Aqua Jet. We know we have energy to throw at this Lucario. Lucario tanks the Psychic Fang and farms us down, unfortunately. And now we just got to go into this Golisopod and we force out the energy. We have this Aqua Jet to get the shield. And then we try to snipe the remaining energy they have, but unfortunately unable to. We shield the correct Shadow Ball, and now we are in the one shield to one shield scenario versus this favorite Thorn. Huge earth power goes through and we get the debuff, and that's going to help us win this game because now they have to shield these body slams. We are going to shield here and we're going to see if we can catch a move. We do catch the back-to-back. This will get them energy dry, and now we can come back in here with the Gastro to farm down. So GG's to our opponents, able to win the game. Luckily with a catch, the Gastro able to just basically fast move down after getting that debuff. All right, we got the Golisopod versus the Fortress here. We are going to switch out into the Steelix. They are just tanking a ton of damage here. Our opponent does elect to throw a move, ends up being the Rock Tomb. So nice bait by our opponent. We fire off the Psychic Fang and they dip out of there into the Jellicent. So we should have done the Earthquake, but unfortunately they have the Jelly in the back. This Jelly here is going to be able to reach the Surf to take us out easily. And now we are in a bit of a predicament because we don't necessarily have a great way to take out this Jelly, as the only thing we have really is this Shadow Claw Golisopod. They decide to try to catch the move. We swap out as well. We snipe their Fortress energy. And now we have to deal with this Golisopod and Jelly left. This is going to be pretty tough as they have the shield advantage. We end up grabbing a shield. We shield here so that we can potentially catch on the next one, as the switch timer is available right now. This grabs that second shield. We try to combo play and they actually switch out and catch the move. So that was their win condition, as the Jelly was able to soak up all that energy, and now the X Scissor is going to be enough to take us out. So GG's to our opponent. They end up having the ABB double water team to help the fortress. Only way we kind of flip that game is if we throw the earthquake instead of the psychic fang versus that fortress. All right, we are seeing the sand attack Corviknight here, so we are going to be able to take these fast moves way better. Looks like they shield the first Aqua Jet and they actually double shield. It's an interesting scenario. We just sacked this Golisopod and we try to win this game with the Steelix. The Steelix here is doing super effective fast move damage. They throw the Pay back. That's huge damage for them. We throw the Psychic Fang here as the fast moves of these Mudslaps are going to do more damage now. We have 2 shields to expend. We are going to spend 1 there. Probably have to tank 1 move. And then try to get the farm down is the idea. So we get the farm down. And we see Corviknight come back in. Corviknight is going to have to tank a Earth Power. They do tank the move, and they have the Araquanid in the back. This is interesting, as the Araquanid is going to be potentially running Bubble Beam. Oh, they actually run the Water Pulse. Yikes. So not shielding that is going to put us in a bit of trouble here, and unfortunately down goes our team. So GG's to our opponent. Was not expecting Water Pulse. I was expecting Bubble Beam right there, and we would have been able to survive the Bubble Beam. Poliwrath lead here. We rather see it here. We don't necessarily have a great answer to this thing. However, the Shadow Claws are adding up. They go for the Icy Wind, and then they switch out into another water. This Golisopod here has the energy advantage, but we're going to try to fight back with these Psychic Fangs and these Thunder Fangs. So we have to tank this move, looking for the farm down if we can, and it looks like we are going to get the farm down. This Poliwrath unfortunately farms us down before we get to a move, and we're going to come back in here with the Golisopod, fire off the X-Scissor in case they try to swap or something. And they actually have the Gastro in the back of their own. This is going to be pretty tough as they have the shield advantage. We do get to another move here. This could help us win the game. We get them into the yellow, and now we have to see if we shield or let it go. We actually just tank the Earth Power. We avoid the debuff, and we get Cap tied. And that is definitely gonna lose us the game, as this Gastro here has to use this energy and they just farm us down. So GG's to our opponent. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.